But before we can do any of that, we gotta talk a little bit about the news. And here it is, Dragonflight Season 2 DPS. Oh yeah, the rankings are in for Week 7, and we are here. Let's check it all out. First of all, overall damage. Death Knight is no longer at the top of overall damage. That's okay. That's okay. No king rules forever, even the greatest class in the game. Arcane Mage is now the king of the crop here at the very top. And right behind him, we see Blizzard's favorite class of all, the Warlocks. Always near the top. Always doing great. I don't know what it is, man. Why does Blizzard love Warlocks so much? They're the glass cannon of the game. And they have all the utility in the game. And I'm very jealous of them, I'm not going to lie. Devastation Evoker coming in at number 3. And then finally we see Death Knights, as they should be always, you know, in the top 5 at least. Shadow Priest making a return. Elemental Shaman. This is the highest I've seen him in quite a while. Square and square. Yeah. This is the highest I've seen him. Arms Warrior, and then we got more Warlocks, a little bit of Death Knight mixing in. A Windwalker Monk, still probably the beat to dick class of this expansion. I would say Windwalker Monk has had it the hardest, to be completely honest with you guys. It's been tough to watch. If you're a Windwalker Monk, don't be. That's my advice to you. Good morning. Today is my last day before I get let go because robots are replacing me at my job. That's bullshit, Burning Viking. That's bullshit, and I'm sorry to hear that, man. I'm sorry to hear that. It's happening at a lot of companies, honestly. Wild. What a time. I think AI is eventually going to replace me, and we're all just going to have to either stream or live off the government. I don't know. But I'm sorry to hear that, man. Hopefully this stream gives you a little bit of an escape for a while. Now what matters? Damage to bosses. And of course, who's at the top? Yeah, read and weep, bitches. Death Knight. That's right, Unholy Death Knight at the top. Followed by Demo Dick Warlock, Arcane Mage, Devastation Evoker, Asinine Rogue coming in. Rogues have been feeling it a little bit. It looks like it's good to see Rogues back into the top 5. Affliction Warlock, Arms Warrior, Frosty K. What do we got here? Everyone mixed in the mage. We got Sub-Titty Rogue in here too. A little bit more. Ret Pally. I mean, what has happened? Ret Pally's still good for Mythic Plus, but I mean, man, when the changes came in, I mean, everything Ret was at the top. Enhancement Shaman near the bottom. Sad to see that. And again, Windwalker Monk. What are you doing if you're still playing Windwalker Monk? Fucking reevaluate your life, honestly. Show Blood. How do you think all these people are doing fucking DPS? There's a Blood DK at the front tanking the fucking mob, okay? That's massive. What happened to them? Some major nerfs, I guess. Wow, they dropped hard like fucking stones. Like balls, okay. That's good, alright. That's a big drop off. Everyone else really just stayed the same. Destro, Warlock, fuck Warlocks, moved up 6. That's good. I mean, the damage is always fun to review. The charts are always fun to look at. Again, holy shit, Sam. 5 gifted subs. Damn, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. I missed yesterday, a case of payday. Oh, no worries, Sam. Thank you. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Gifted subs for all around. Congratulations to those who are now Death Knights of our Scourge. Yes, always fun to check out the DPS charts. Always a good time. Thank you again, Sam, for the gifted subs. Moving on. Some cool lore. I love looking at this shit, and if you're a lore buff, you're going to love the next patch. Now, those of you who don't know, Logosh is one of the most badass lore characters in the game. If you don't know who Logosh is, maybe you've heard of Varian. Now, one of the things that Onyxia tried to do to get rid of Varian from the Alliance, because she was threatened by him, of course, and she wanted to take over, and she knew he was an obstacle for her to get past, she split him in 2. Right down the ass cheeks. She split him in 2. One side was the weak side that she intended to manipulate, and the other side was his strength. Super rare on me, yeah. Yeah, super rare come indeed. His strength was the other side, and that strength she thought she would just be able to kill off. Well, it wasn't killed off. In fact, it's fought its way back. It was eventually captured by orcs and fought in the arena for years, where he became known as Logosh, aka Ghost Wolf, for his fury and tenacity. And Ghost Wolf was the nickname, was the name of a wild god of rage. That's right. So he became a legend of the arena, and eventually we know the story. He did find his way back, rejoined his halves, a.k.a. the whole splitting of the weapon, you know, his weapon that he has and everything. Charlemagne, I mean, that whole thing is kind of the the embodiment of his splitting of his soul and rejoining, all that stuff. Anyways, we're going to see him. That's right, we're going to see him and his 2 companions. You may have heard of the Blood Elf who fought alongside him, Valera. And I didn't know this, but there was a druid, Brawl Bearmantle. So these 3 were champions of the arena, fighting their way through everything, and evidently they have found their way over to the Onaharan Plains. And there we will fight them. And they refuse to leave until somebody beats them. So I think the quest line, the way it's going to work, is we're going to have to fight these 3, which is really cool. I love seeing this kind of stuff. Beast. Legendary Beast. And we're going to get to see him in game, so that's really cool. And this whole time waste stuff, a lot of this lore shit that we're going to get to see is, you know, it's cool stuff that a lot of us know about if you know WoW lore, but you've never seen it in game up until now, so that's fun to see. Last thing, June 26 weekly hotfixes. I just wanted to touch on something real quick, and somebody already did. I think it was Sam, yeah, before his gifted subs. Fuck you and thank you, Sam. What's this say? What's that say right there? Huh? Huh? What's that say? Huh? Blood DK DPS increased by 6.5%. Now, does that mean we're gonna do anything in terms of the charts? Nothing. No, not really. We need like a 60.5% increase in damage. But hey, it's a step in the right direction with the weekly restart. We're gonna get a little increase in damage. I see a couple other classes are getting increases, but no other class matters other than Death Knight. And we're also seeing nerfs across the board in today's reset. For the raid. So, Aberrus, Vigilant Steward, who we are on right now, we're going to see a reduction in the protocol damage, a reduction in the amplification, and the salvage parts, you know, when you kill the mobs and they go down, it's going to be doubled in terms of how much time you have to grab them and disable traps with them. So that's good. They've seen your blood and felt bad? I guess so. I guess so. Yeah, so, continuing on with that, PvP, a couple updates today. Not a lot going on. Next week's... Is it next week? No, the following week. So we got one more reset after this before the patch goes live.